Welcome everybody to the WEXMG live press conference. And now here he is, the extraordinaire Nazz Travagant.
Another nice press conference. How you guys doing out there? Y'all feeling good?
Yeah!
Okay, well, y'all know me, the best to ever do it, Nazz Travagant, with another live press conference this year. It's WEXMG Live, presented by Extravagant Promotions, powered by the almighty WEXMG Global Empire. This year, we're keeping it kind of light and medium. We don't have no sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, because we're doing it a little different. This is a private event, and I'm excited and I'm ready. So, without further ado, do we have any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Right here, this guy right here.
Hey, my name's John. I am from TNZ Productions. Just seeing what makes this show different from every other show you've been?
I like that question. Well, to start off, this show is different from every other show because normally when we do events, we always have like a theme to it. And rarely do we ever do a theme when it's a WEXMG theme based around the label, the operation, the vibes of what we're conducting on the back end of the We Extraordinary Empire. So that's the difference. The difference is that this is a showcase for the We Extraordinary movement, but we're also bringing on a whole bunch of other acts that are either affiliated, clients, or just people that I like that do music on the back end. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen?
This Sunday for WEXMG.
Well, nobody thought a party like Nazz Travagant thought a party. Though nobody thought a party like We Extraordinary thought a party.
Thank you.
I don't think it'd be a party without the world's greatest showman, Nazz Travagant. So of course I'd be performing. But I want to tell you something though. I'm glad you asked that question because, I've been driving in my car a lot lately. Like Sylvester Stallone in the Rocky movie when he had the 80s music playing. I've been in my Maxima, just going wild, just thinking. And I'm really thinking about retirement soon, possibly because my birthday's coming up in a couple of months. Everybody's asking me, how old are you turning? You look 20, you look 15. I know I look young, ladies, calm down. But the next birthday is my immortal birthday. I turn immortal. There's no age. Nazz Travagant has no age. So I'm really thinking about retirement. Not from the whole music scene, but from certain elements of music. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? Hey.
What type of genres of music will be hearing in the show?
Another great question. Primarily, Nazz Travagant produces every type of genre. A lot of these artists, I've worked with a lot of them. Some of them I have not. But this is strictly and primarily hip hop and R&B with a little bit of pop essence. But I'm a little bit open. I can't wait to see what some of these guys are about to do because most of the time people show me, oh look, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But this time around I was like, I don't want to hear nothing, I don't want to see nothing. Just bring the vibes, just bring what you do. I was telling a lot of the artists that I want their latest material. Some people are gonna pull out some tricks out the hat from some old stuff. I don't know where everybody's at in their state of music at this point, but a lot of people are bringing out current hits that, you know, on IG or whatever they send me, and I'm excited to see it. But you know, Nazz Travagant is all music, so there's no cap. Oh, you see the cap? WEXMG by Strave. That's Strave. In English, they call it Strave. But and one more thing too before I get to the next question. The official WEXMG sweater and hats by Strave will be available this Sunday at WEXMG Live. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? This guy back there.
Yeah, this is Narayan G from Sidewalk Media and Music.
Woo!
So, you had different venues for other shows.
Yes.
Where would this venue be at, and where would this event be this time for We Extraordinary Live?
That's an incredible question. That's actually probably the best question that's going to happen all night, because this event is being held at the brand new, prestigious Nazz Travagant Studios. We're still working on the official name of the club, but for now I call it Club X. And we're showcasing the facility. We have a nice vibe in the back where we're going to be throwing shows, and it's crazy because per usual, tickets are going like hotcakes, and I don't know how cracking or popping it's going to be. We got it capped at 50, but I got over 150 people saying, I'm showing up, I'm coming, I want to be there. Y'all better hurry up and get y'all tickets, because we only got 5 more left. But it's going to be at the prestigious Nazz Travagant Studios, a facility that my team has helped me create, and we're excited about it. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? Back there, right there with the braids.
My name is Jen from Gem Solutions.
Okay, Gem Solutions.
What is your biggest motivation when conducting the XMG?
The biggest motivation when I'm conducting We Extraordinary is the artists. But these artists be acting up a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. They be acting up in the back end. A lot of craziness in the back end, but the motivation is the artists. As some of y'all know, like I said, my birthday is coming up. I'm turning immortal, and I've been trying to create this thing under me where, like, I hate to say generations. I hate that word, because, like, what is a generation? This new generation is tripping. This new generation is a new era is what I call it, of artists that are developing and rising. And I got these gold, platinum hands on them. And that's the motivation, is to try to pass the baton to them, one of them, and to take it there. I'm a hard act to follow. I'm one of the hottest. You gotta look at me when I'm talking right there. I know you got your eyes everywhere, looking like a googly eye, but right here. I'm a hard act to follow, and I'm just waiting till the torch gets passed and someone can, take the torch and outwork one of the most hardest working men in music, entertainment, show business today. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? The guy right there in the middle with the New York hat.
Hey, how you doing today, brother?
How's it going, sir?
I'm Chris Reyes from Behind the Wire Media. Just a quick question for you. What's the reason behind the lineup that you chose? Because I've been to several of your shows and I've seen a variation of different people, but what's specific about this one?
That's a great question too. Every time we announce a show, shout out to my guy Charlie too. He does an incredible job at conducting this last year. He got into a beef with one of the artists, so it was crazy, and I got him to put in the back end. But we always throw out the show, and obviously me, I got my eyes open. Who doesn't have their eyes open when you're conducting something? So I always have a few people in mind off top. Then I also have a line of people. It'd be like 100 or 200. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not fibbing when I tell you that. of people that's like, yo, I want to perform at the show, I want to perform at the show, because we've been doing it for so long. You know, I'm turning immortal, and I've been doing this since I was 15. And this one was done pretty fast. This was actually one of the fastest that I got done. I felt in I'd say 36 hours, this lineup was complete. And then on the 48th hour, there was 100 people in the DMs asking if they could perform. And like me, I hate to say no. And I think that one of these days that we need to do an all-day festival so that we can get about 50, maybe 60 artists, do something that's never been done on the Southern Hemisphere in California because of the amount of people that want to be involved. But this right here, I'm a vibeful person. So, you know, there's a lot of shenanigans that go on Instagram where you have your hand on people, you help people, but you watch. And one of the things that bothers me a lot is when there's people that I've put energy, time into, and I be posting shit from all my different business pages and they show no love. Then I go on Roadstar or TMZ or a DJ Khaled or a 50 Cent page, and these niggas is all in there commenting, and I'm like, yo, these niggas don't even know you. Comment on the nigga that got his hand on you. So it's all vibes and energy to ask your question. It's always high and complex to, put these people together. And real quick though, before I get to the next question, I gotta shout out the artists. Thank you for asking that. We got a great lineup of incredible artists. I'm talking about top tier. We got the great one, YSK. Make some noise for everybody that I incredible artist that is doing his own thing that I also am working with on an exclusive project. We have the ladies' man, TYB. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. When I say the name, make some noise. I don't want to keep asking you, I say make some noise. We got the world's greatest pop group, Honey Doll, performing.
Yeah! I love them.
We got La Princessa. I call her the princess of R&B. No more Ashanti. It's JVDE.
Yeah! She's kind of hot too.
We got a rising star on the works, doing his own thing. I also work with him sometimes in the lab. San Andres. We got one of the dopest DJs in LA doing this thing, but he also has, a little bit of artist vibes. Tommy TSU performing live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get out the way for this one. And an individual that I know, but she's been in the back end working on some music. Make some noise for Trendy, y'all.
Yeah!
One of the most energetic, and he always blows me away when he performs. Sir Reddington performing live, you guys. Yeah! One of West Coast's finest. I gotta dog the W for this one. Young Cal performing live, ladies and gentlemen. Family. I call him now Worldwide Raw, because now he has a show in New York, actually tonight, and he's flying into LA tomorrow morning to come and vibe with us. Make some noise for Trey Rock performing live. Yeah! We used to call him the new face, but now the silky, the smooth. He gonna hate me for this. All the girls love him. Paris B performing live, ladies and gentlemen. Calm down, lady. Don't throw no panties. I ain't Paris B. I ain't Paris B. Just hold your I see you taking off your bra.
I'm not taking my girl to this show.
You still bring her, just you just gotta cover in the back, my man. You know what I mean?
Front row seat.
This next gentleman is another dope artist performing. It's funny, like I gotta ask him because I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but I'll spell it out. LLIII, performing live at WEXMG Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
He's a pioneer in the LA scene. We call him Unk. Make some noise for Mr. Low-Key performing live. I call her the major move maker. She's definitely a boss at this. Make some noise for Major DeVoe performing live on WEXMG.
Love them boots, girl.
And last but not least, as I told y'all before I talk about me, we got a little introduction from my son performing live. Make some noise for Myers Lion. Yeah, you got the best lemonade in the world, trust me. And obviously performing live, yours truly, the innovator, Nazz Travagant. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen?
I've got one more.
Go ahead, what's your question, sir?
How do movies watch?
How do what?
I can answer that.
No, hold on.
What's it going to be in the movies?
Is it gonna be in the movie theaters?
What's it going to be in the movie theaters?
Little man, I am the movie theaters.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You ever heard of Nazz Travagant TV on YouTube? Go tap in. That's where it's gonna be. That's the movies. You can put it on your iPad, you can put it on your cell phone, or you can put it on your TV. Like me, I got an 80-inch at home, so I'll be watching it on there on Nazz Travagant TV. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? Just stay right here in front.
Excuse me, I should have learned from Channel News 5. How long does it take to plan for these types of shows?
How long does it take to put?
In your mind.
Well, that's a great question too, because normally I always give myself about a 3-month gap of time to prepare for these shows. But honestly, with this one, it's been very hard because I got a lot going. I run 9 different businesses, and they all top tier. This facility has been the newest addition to the business, and we've been building it in the back end, and we put pressure on ourselves on the back end to do this show. So imagine having 9 businesses, a kid, 8 different girls that like you.
That's so hot.
That's not me wrecking.
That's so
We don't want to
hot.
talk about that.
Right.
And then putting a show together in a span of 3 weeks. So this one has been the hottest one to conduct. And to be very honest and truthful with you, we're still not even ready, but we will be ready on Sunday. How much time we got over there, Sid?
We have halfway through.
Halfway through. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey!
This girl right here with the braids.
How do you measure the success of your events?
How do I measure it? Obviously, well, that's a great question. The success of my events is like hype in my brain because I am not of social media. I'm not of the shenanigans going on with streaming and numbers, everything that's controlled. I'm just not a controlled individual. So how I measure it is off of the vibes, the ticket sales, the energy, because when people come to a We Extraordinary or extravagant promotion or a Nazz Travagant conducted event, they have a lot of fun. And they leave here with a different type of vibe. Because when you go to a Coachella or, what's that other one that's falling off? What's that summer one that they do?
Lala.
Is it? Yeah, Rolling Loud. Those are dope. But my events are more intimate. There's an intimate vibration where we cater to the artist. Obviously, those events are dope too. There's a lot of people in the crowd, but it's a controlled environment off of what you see from the hype of the social media. And ours is a more intimate vibe with artists that are either on the come up, doing their thing, trying to get a stop, trying to move their products on their brands, and we attack that so that we cater to that so that we can bring that element, and people leave here feeling like a star. They leave here feeling like a brand new them. They leave here feeling like, oh shit, I'm about to take over the world because they done motivated me in that environment. It's so funny that you say that because earlier I was on the phone with somebody and they was trying to get me to have a big name artist perform here. And I was like, no, I don't want it because that's gonna contradict this. These are the stars. It don't matter what y'all see on social sites because all of y'all are controlled. When I look into the camera, you're controlled by what is being thrown at you, what's being paid for. This is being developed. It's a big difference. This is being orchestrated by the world's greatest producer, executive, showman, artist. They don't like when I do this. The list goes on. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen in the back right there.
So with this new facility, what other amenities or resources did you have that people can come and check you out with?
That's a great question. In this facility, we have 2 extraordinary studios, which have already been, conducting and, developing hit records from a lot of artists around LA. So when you come here, this is like a content, you can call it a content house or a content facility or a music facility, whatever you want to call it. But there's different elements and vibrations outside of where we're throwing the event, where people are just making history. I don't want to say records, because records is minimizing what they're doing. Their visions are coming to life at the prestigious Nazz Travagant Studios. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen?
Was just asking, is the mask going to make another appearance?
The who?
The mask.
The mask. That's a good question. Well, would it be a Nazz Travagant show without it?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They've been telling me too on the back and bring Glitterface back. Bring Glitterface back. I want to tell you something, gentlemen. A lot of people think Kanye was the first with the mask. No. Nazz Travagant was the first with the mask. Go back 27 or 8 years ago and just go research Glitterface. A lot of these industry guys, they get on YouTube, they get on the ground, and they go after the little guys. I'm not a little guy. I might appear to be, but I'm a big guy with big muscles. They get on these social sites and they tap in, and I can prove this because I've screenshotted some of these big artists, some of these big stars that y'all call big stars, and they be in my stories, and they be watching the promo that I do because I'm one of the biggest promo guys in the business too. And then I'll go 2 weeks later and see something that they stole and took from me. I'm not mad at it because, I'm a motivator. I inspire. Like I said before, Nipsey Hussle said it the best. The best thing you can do for anyone is to inspire, right? So if I'm inspiring you, go take the mask. Just don't forget where you got it from. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? This guy back there. Same question.
Oh, thank you. Just a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while. I've been following your story for a minute, and I've seen you go from Boston to Florida, and you're just all over the place, man. I appreciate you're global. I just wanted to know, what's your why? You've been doing this for a long time, and you keep coming back every year and doing your thing. So what's your why? Why do you do this?
That's a great question, man. That's a great question. I'm gonna give you a 2-part question because, as I said earlier, lately I've been driving around like Sylvester Stallone, and I've been like in my head trying to figure out like what my next move is. So on one part of me, let's say like the left side of me doesn't even know the why at this point. But the right side of me, the why is just the love. Like, it's the love for the art, not the music, not the artist, not the money, not the success, not the accolades. It's just the love for the art. From remembering from when you was a child you just love this art form called music. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, when they make it to different places, whether it's the NBA or the music business or the acting business or even developing their own their own businesses, sometimes we get caught up in what like society is expecting from us versus why we fell in love with the art in the first place. And the why is the art, because honestly, at this point in my life, turning me immortal, this shit has been draining me out. From the pockets, to the brain, to the heart. You know what I mean? Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? Did you answer two already or one?
Oh, just one.
Alright, this guy right here with the red and the nice chain that I might take after. I like that chain.
You could have. What do you do to prepare for an event? What kind of meditation do you use to prepare for an event like this?
That's a simple question. I look up and I go like this, like when Deion Sanders used to be in the back when he was about to do a punt return, I go like this. I tell God to send all the blessings, all the energy that he has to God's son. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? You already had two, miss?
One.
All right, we'll get back to you next because this lady had her hand up over here. Right here.
Yes, I was wondering, what made you choose the colors black and red?
That's a nice question. Why I chose the colors black and red is because I'm inspired by WWE's bloodline. I acknowledge my tribal chief. Facts. He said it. So this symbolizes greatness on another level. This symbolizes my new upcoming audio recording, Levels Above. If we get there. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen, before we go? All right, one more right here. Maybe
This
one.
is Sherry here.
Okay, what's up, Sherry here?
I was wondering, are you going to be performing a new single?
That's a great question. We're going to end off with that question. As y'all know, Nazz Travagant has just dropped a brand new audio recording called I Would Be a Liar.
Oh, really?
And I think I would be performing that audio recording. But the story behind that audio recording is that I'm in trouble now because all my
No, come on, Stan. Stop
I'm
it.
joking, I'm a gentleman. No, but I got a lot of girlfriends. Not girlfriends, girlfriends. And
Aren't you lucky?
they're all mad right now because they don't know who the song's about. And I'm like, sure, it could be about you, it could be about you. I don't know who it's about, but you'll find out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any other questions out there? All right, we're wrapping up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time right there. I hope that I see all of you out there at WEXMG Live. It's going to be a great time. I think there's a few more tickets left, so get them while you can. Before I hit y'all with the world famous signature sign off, I need y'all to remember two things. Number one, I'm the best to ever do it. Number two, you might see Nazz Travagant retiring. Play that music, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys.